at it. We back at it. We back at it again, man. You know, I'm glad it's Sunday. Happy Sunday. You already know it's Labor Day weekend, guys, man. What's happening? What's going on, fellas? What's popping?
What's cracking?
What's cracking, man? Yesterday, man, college football was a slap. You went on, killed the thing, did the thing. You know how it gets down, man, on the weekend, man. So we was just watching the game, we just vibing, man. What's going on? What's happening?
Man, you know, I'm here, baby. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm hearing good news. It's a new year. Right. You know what I think? It's a new year. We about to do good this year.
Yes, sir.
CC was cracking, baby.
Yeah, man. And not only that, I don't know, you surprised, man. We got a lot of new subscribers, man. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel.
We love it, baby.
Tuning in according to Sunday. You know what I'm saying? With three, well, one of our projects, he's running late, but you know, three lovely gentlemen on the panel, handsome gentlemen on the panel. So you know how we get down each and every Sunday, man. Guys, make sure if you didn't subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side, because you never know we may go live, but you know we live today because, like I told you, we always go live each and every Sunday, 7:30 Eastern time. Jordan, what's happening? What's popping? We live, man.
What they do.
Yeah, this is one right here is our Jordan topic. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, next week is going to be kind of shaky, Hakeem, because next week starts football. Jordan is a Detroit fan, so you know you got to watch live. And you know, I'm a 49ers fan, you know, / Dolphins.
And I'm a Dolphins fan.
Yeah, man. Y'all roster look good. Everybody roster look good this year, so it's going to be an exciting day of football. You know, a lot of people are going to be like tuning in, so it's going to be popping. But remember, guys, we still going to be live at 7:30 Eastern time, so we'll make sure not to keep it too long, because, you know, you guys, by 8 o'clock, it's prime time football, so we already know the routine, because we football fans too, so we already know. So, absolutely. Go ahead, Jordan, do your thing, man. How can you do your thing?
Definitely. So, we got a special topic today. Jordan, I'm going to let you present it, then I want to play a clip. We're going to play the clip.
Okay, cool. So I brought this topic for you guys, and this is gonna be interesting, especially people for the chat. You know, comment if you want. But this is the topic. The topic is for tonight is do women still respect men in general? It could be a relationship or general, especially in the West. And I feel like it's very important to talk about. You know, the stuff that we have talked about in our previous episodes about relationships, you know, work and all that type of stuff. And I feel like, you know, this is the time to talk about it. And this should be a big topic tonight. So I'm going to let Hakeem play the clip for you. And, you know, this is how we're going to go. Go ahead,
Hakeem. We're going to go in tonight.
Yes, sir.
Like and subscribe and comment. We about to get busy tonight, baby.
Facts.
That's right.
Get $40.
Woo! Hey, this is your role model. That's your role model.
Hey, that's why Jordan came up with the topic.
Yo, how can you got me on this one? That's my first time watching that clip like that, for sure.
Listen, she's a role model. Millions of views. She's telling women she's telling women to literally sell that cat. Now, mind you, that's just an inch to a bigger problem as far as respect goes.
Right.
You know what I mean? The fact, the way she talked about this is a modern woman today.
Right.
Sexually free, sexually fluid, able to take what she wants. Don't be mad when people don't respect you and you're not able to get into certain doors.
Mm-hmm.
Like that alone just says that she has no respect for herself. No, she has no respect for her dad.
Right. And then she'll have no respect for herself. How you believe she's gonna have respect for everybody else?
But I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I actually fuck with Shikiana, man. I think she's hilarious. I think when it comes to certain things, you know, I respect. And I remember I told you guys on the panel, and I don't know, you know, I told this among my fans. The whole city girls are winning. They're winning. Meaning when I see the city girls and the hoes, they're winning because of the aspect they do drive respect, man. but yet men still cater to them. Men still pay their bills. Men still get their hair done. You saw how she looks. Clearly, somebody's still doing a job of being a man, still providing for her and stuff like that. And mind you, she was supposed to get married, but she broke it off with her fiance, so they no longer together. See, look, another man gonna come in and he's gonna take care of that. So how can respect grow of a man gonna come and take care of that?
Those are simp niggas. Those are milk toast, milk dud, wet behind the ears. These niggas can't stand a length to a real nigga. Like no real niggas is marrying that. Like that's just first and foremost.
I disagree, Hakeem, because if that's not the case, you won't have somebody like, for example, Amber Rose, who also promote the same talk as Shakiana. She got married with, I think you already know, with Wiz Khalifa, and then they got divorced. Then you also had Kim K, who got married with, you already know, with Kanye West, got divorced. So men are marrying these women.
Marrying them, but can they maintain them?
That's a good question.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the lack of respect for herself, she's gonna have a lack of respect for the man. But that's bigger to the whole sculpting of things. We live in a society today where there's an underlining thing that does not be addressed. Women right now, due to the social justice warriors and stuff like that, there was always this misconception they're being oppressed by men and all that, which is not true in a sense. Depending on what area you are, they are so empowered now, they can disrespect you, they can say whatever they want, they can do whatever they want, and you can't say nothing about it. If you even talk something reckless about a woman, you'll get canceled. Ari Spears made a joke about Lizzo being fat, and everybody named Mama jumped on it.
Correct.
And then after we did the episode, now he's gonna, he got a lawsuit against him now.
Yeah. Listen, it's a shakedown.
Mm-hmm. It is.
You
talk bad against women, you automatically getting deleted. That is a fact.
And the thing is, it got so bad that Tiffany Haddish is in a situation as well when she clearly.
Oh my God!
It needs to be, but she's kind of collateral damage because she was in it as well. So they had to get Tiffany Haddish too, which is that's messed up.
But to be honest, on Hakeem and Jordan, do men really want respect though? Because if a man is still dealing with women like Shakiana, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Do they really want respect, or that's just a talking point they just using on YouTube?
My brother, you said to, go ahead.
No, I would say that is a good question because
that is a good question.
Because I could say this is like, I feel like there are some men that don't probably go with the flow and get these women because it's like they're forced to or something. They feel like they're forced to, or they don't know how. They don't know how.
I'm gonna tell you this, Ronnie. You said something that's so prevalent. 50% of men don't need respect. They don't care about it. Because you want to know why? They don't care if they portray an image in public or not. 50% of men don't care about that. That's why you have a lot of men who marry prostitutes and have babies with porn stars. Not knowing that as far as it messed them up as far as their image is concerned. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now, you have the other 50% who live by a certain code, who mean their reputation means everything to them. They are not going to play those kind of games. You feel me? Mm-hmm. These are the men who work every day. They long hours at work. They're not going to jeopardize their reputation for no one. You feel me? Now, the fact of the matter is, we have to blame. I'm about to get on you. I'm about to get on what you say, Ronnie, and this is true. We have to blame men for a lot of this. Because you want to know why? Mm-hmm. How are you allowing a certain behavior to expound on this? Here's the thing. Men are the end product users of women. We're the end product users all over the world. We take y'all off the shelves. We buy y'all. We rent y'all. We loan you out, and we get you back. Old, new, refurbished. You feel me?
Right.
So if we dictate the market on what is acceptable, just like older men wanting younger women and younger men might want older women. We dictate the market as the market go, like stocks and crypto. Now, if you allow a certain woman who is disrespectful in your life, you're fucking up the market. You feel what I'm trying to say? A lot of us who is insecure, who have a lack of respect, will allow certain women in our lives to do whatever they please. And a woman to think that it's okay because they are liberated to do that. Little mama, you're liberated to do that to a broke nigga, to a nigga who don't have no respect for himself. But if a person who has some type of respect, some type of dignity is not going to allow you to do that. And a lot of things women do goes against the Bible in a sense. A lot of them are not Proverbs. I don't want to get into Proverbs 31. I don't want to get into the Quran or the, you know what I mean? There's certain things to say that. Women are held to a certain standard. You know what I'm trying to say? So what you do, if you want to make shit, if you want to make this new reality, make this new way of relationship, then let's just throw out the Bible and the Quran and the Torah and let's just start fresh.
Right.
Let's not bring traditional. Don't ask a man to open doors for you. If you're going to talk like a nigga, don't ask a man to pay for the first date. You pay for the first date. Queen?
Go in tonight. Go in. Go in tonight.
You pay for the first date, Queen. We shouldn't have to ask for sex anymore. You should ask for the sex. Hey, I'm going to schedule your blowjob tonight. Do you want anal with that today? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you get what I'm trying to say. If you want to act wild and do what you please, you should be able to take what's come with that. Most men are so disgusted with what society is today. We're checking out. We're unhooking ourselves from the matrix. Niggas is moving to the woods and getting in the cabins and harvesting shit like beating their meat on XXX.com late night, waking up drinking some coffee, saying, I'm good today. Thank you, Lord.
No, that's real. That's facts.
You know what I mean? I want y'all to touch on it because this is how I feel. I know there's a lack of respect for men. I've been through certain situations where women are allowed to do stuff and I can't say nothing about it because you want to know, they say you're a man. Deal with it.
No, but that's the thing. I think men have to say certain things about it because like what people always say, why is the Pookie and the Ray Rays winning? And you know, we talked about this plenty of times, and I already stated the reason why they're winning is because they tell the woman what it is and they put the woman in the place when the woman is actually wrong.
Yes.
Prime example, the way, let's say for example, I'm just using for example, like the way Shakiana be acting, she can't hang around a real man because the real man gonna say, hey, I don't fuck with that.
Definitely.
I don't fuck with that. Hey, man, I don't. If you rock with me, you can't be doing shit like that. If you do shit like that, we can't be together. But a simp, a man that say, oh, I cater to you, you know, woman is always about you. They want to say, oh, I don't mind. She can do whatever she want. And then that's when the disrespect comes.
100%.
Yeah,
listen,
100%.
You got certain dudes who are so insecure. Like, I want to bring up one woman who was the epitome of disrespect. Superhead, Kareen Steffan. She did an interview one time where she talked about she was married at this time. She was like, she didn't care. She was in the bed with her husband. If Lil Wayne called, she was going to go and meet Lil Wayne.
Wait, the same night?
Yep.
The same night. You seen that interview?
I didn't see that interview. No, I didn't see that interview.
Now, mind you, this was 20 years ago when she did. You know, she's not married now.
You're correct.
But we're talking about how sexually liberated she was, how she made decisions. This is not traditional. This is entertainment stuff. This is live. This is America Online. This is not the sanctum of women. She was not listen, you can't prop her up to Michelle Obama. You can't prop her up to a lot of our beautiful women in history. Not no Amelia Earhart. I know Amelia Earhart wasn't no thought. She was out there getting her bag, flying planes and shit. I'm just using that as an example. What you women are looking for as far as a representation as a woman, this is what you think men want, you're clearly wrong. You know you're wrong.
And the thing about it is, Hakeem, and we probably talked about this a month or two ago. it's like women ask for women to get information on men, but they're not asking any men in their dad, brother, or friend, not asking them what men want. I know, like in the past, like ever since I've been out of Michigan, you know, from Miami and LA, there's only a very I could probably 4 or 5 women that I probably talked to, probably in Miami or in LA, that actually ask my advice about what men want.
Mm.
And that is not a lot, but other than that, I see women talk to women about what men want, what they don't want. They don't do this, they don't do that, and all that. So that's all to me.
Women say we don't know what we want. I've heard that countless of times. This is why I get surprised when I see women going to female dating coaches. A lot of the female dating coaches are not even married.
Right.
Thank you. Tell me, how did that make any sense? Most of these female dating coaches not even married.
Right.
Not even married. And you would think, ladies, if you want a man, why won't you go talk to a man to show you how to get a man, but you go talk to a lady who's not married and who's selling you e-courses, and you still haven't obtained the type of man you've been looking for.
And the thing is,
go ahead, Jordan.
I was gonna say, and the thing is, they wait for all the way till they get in. They go past their 20s. Sometimes they get past their 30s to find out what their man want. They don't wait till they get to almost their 40s or their mid 40s to like, yo, what the hell did I do? What am I doing wrong? And then they might turn around and ask for a man, or then they ask, ask for a man of, what a man want. Because sometimes they don't listen or something like that. Go ahead.
No, but to be honest, you want how to know? You know what a woman say? They don't know what a man want, but actually, they kind of do know what a man want because they listen to a lot of hip hop music. Women are they're the most consumed when it comes to hip hop music and R&B.
Yep.
That's what's raising these women. Shikiana is raising these women.
Yeah.
Amber Rose is raising these women.
Make that ass clap.
For real, I'm not lying. What's that woman? The new artist now named Gorilla something. What is Little Gorilla? Some she got a new song out.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, F nigga free.
Look, exactly. All the women might join. These actually corporate American type women listen to that song.
Oh yeah. But listen. I don't see no Becky's in the video.
Correct.
I don't see Mighty Soul or Khalifa.
And the thing is, it ain't the fact of the Marvels of that new She-Hulk episode came out. They had her She-Hulk and with Megan Thee Stallion twerking.
You see?
They didn't that stuff.
Listen.
I didn't even see the She-Hulk.
Black women have been over sexualized, so she fit her place. She is our today's Sarah Bartman.
The thing is, I can't even enjoy it. The thing is, I always tell people don't. I always tell my homeboy, people don't want the conservative type woman. They want the hoes. They want the sluts. They want the woman that's going to talk back. It brings spicy to the relationship. It brings sex. It makes sex more spicier.
To have fun with.
Correct.
Yeah.
Most of you girls are side chicks.
My thing is this: it's like hoes and sides have been out there for generations, for thousands of years, and they had their place. Why did it change so much? Of I don't know, probably overly sexualized is probably what it is. That when you look at the women that are tricking or hoes and all that stuff, we put them as in pedestals, and we want to marry these women.
Because it brings, like I said, because men we more visualize with our eyes, so we more automatically sexualize when it comes to stuff like that. So we think primarily that's what we want. That's why women say we don't know what we want, because they thinking because we look at these women in the strip club, we see these women in the club, they think that's our idea. But mind you, we just lusting after these women don't mean we actually love these women. We just lusting after them.
Yeah, we lust. Listen, what you lust over is not what you bring home to mama.
Mm-hmm.
Weak men marry those women.
But Hakeem, though, if it really does matter, because my mom's starting to twerk too. So you think my mom gonna be okay with Shikiana if she's starting to twerk too?
Ooh.
I told you, I no hold bars, man. We going in tonight.
I see that. Listen,
no hold bars. Think about it. If my mom twerking to Shikiana music, she won't even care about being home Shikiana. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know how to respond to that now.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I was in the car with a woman. Her mom would listen to Little Baby in the car. No gospel music, Little Baby.
Yeah, there's nothing I can say about that, yo. It's bread. That's all I can say.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Our idea about that's why man having a hard time picking and choosing these women. I'm not gonna lie, I have a hard time. I normally go for the type like Shikiana. I'm not gonna lie to you. I normally go for a type like Shikiana because those are one I like. You see it very sexual. Like you see the way she talks, very sexual. Like damn, the way she talks, like damn. I want to take you to behind the seat. Let's do our thing and let's keep it moving.
Spread them cheeks.
But that's not I won't bring in my mom because my mom don't listen to the type of music like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if my mom actually listen to that type of music, my mom gonna expect me to get those type of women.
Yeah. So we look at this and say that what is your representation in your life? A lot of men and different women have different versions of what their life look like.
Mm-hmm.
If you was raised secular, you're gonna want secular things. If you was raised religious, you're gonna want religious things. Or if you were just raised straight up and you be like, okay, this is what I'm in. Mind you, you know me more than anything. You know how I was raised. I grew up with a mother and a father in the household. My mama barely had friends. She barely went out. So I'm accustomed to look at this and seeing, okay, what type of woman do I want? If you are a little bit too friend hungry, then I know that you don't have no position in trying to cater to me. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of these things that puts into a place. What do you want? A man has to ask themselves that. What do you want? And a woman has to ask herself in a centrum, okay, do I want a good man? Most of these men who are marrying these women are not good men. These are not the niggas who are lawyers, doctors. Some of them niggas do fall off the cliff and marry some of these streetwalkers. And you know what I mean? Yeah. Listen. Most of these girls are streetwalkers. Some of them are professional streetwalkers. Mm-hmm. My homegirl told me today, she posed a question to me. She said there's a lot of the regular girls who know that in today's economy, they can't survive without having a man there. I said, they just keeping it real. And they know that they're by themselves. But I told her, what about the woman who pretend to have it all together, but she's getting money from 7 different niggas? I said, she ain't no different than the other one. The other one's just keeping it real. A lot of girls perpetuate and say they're bosses, but there's always a nigga who's funding their lifestyle. They're not respecting them. They're not acknowledging them. Men are stopping all of that. We're walking away from that. I'm telling a nigga right now, if you listening to us, if a woman is not acknowledging you, respect you, don't pay for her school. Walk away from that. Because literally, most niggas help women get to the second level. I'm not discounting the women who do their own thing. I got to get that caveat. Because a lot of y'all might think that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all might think that I'm just hating. No, I'm not hating. It's most men who help a lot of women get to their second and third level to prepare them to be with other men. It's a fact.
And the thing about this, Hakeem, if they don't do it the first time, probably they're not going to do it the second or third time because women see that if like I said, if you don't acknowledge, because they think it's like a free slot, a free ticket. Oh, you say, okay, I'm going to do it. You know, women respond to some type of order if you say, hey, we're not doing that. Like I said, say it like that. He said, you telling these women secrets. Yeah. Well, of course. This is what we're going to do.
Listen, a woman at least got 10 niggas in her cell phone rotation. Not saying she's sleeping all of them, but she's helping them. They're helping her get to the second level. She didn't do that by herself. If them niggas was not around, we always are going to be around. Most men are stepping stools for some of these hoes.
And it
doormats.
And that tells you that the man don't value himself that much.
Boy, y'all going in tonight with no holds bars. I'm trying to tell you, there's no hold bars Sunday.
There's no holds bar because men you really have to value yourself. If you value yourself, you build your bank up.
Self-love.
You don't gotta worry about you chasing women. The women gonna chase you.
Listen,
but the question I'm gonna throw with you guys, but why haven't this is all I know? All I know is the type of woman like Shikiana. That's all I know.
You need to get up out your area. You need to get uncomfortable and get up out your area. You need to put on a suit. You need to put on a suit. Go do some kayaking. Get with some hoes who say, "Hey, where you from?" Oh, I'm from over here.
Yeah, that's facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to get uncomfortable. If we want to be with them wives who's going to ride with you until the casket fall off, we got to get away from these city hills. We got to stop going to the strip club. The strip club hoes is not, listen, the hoes who going in there to buy, the hoes who going in there just to chill, that's just as worse as the strippers.
Preach!
Yeah. What the hell you doing to sanctify a woman in a place where lions is at?
Yeah, I keep going in. Go. Yeah.
No, I'm just being real. Listen. I'm speaking from experience because I used to be a doormat. I used to lay down. I used to lay down and let them walk all over me, back and forth, walk all over me, and then they'll smudge the mud. They'll smudge the mud in my face, nigga. Listen. I used to take a girl to her boyfriend's house when I was younger to get fucked and wait outside to pick her up and take her back home. I'm speaking from experience, nigga. Love yourself, black man. Get you a woman that's on your program.
Please.
Work out, save your money, hand pick your woman, craft her. Craft her to what you want. Make sure she loves and respects you. Make sure she sweats you and worships the ground you walk on, because you know what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
This is another question to throw at you guys.
Yep.
Do you think men are afraid to speak up?
Lots of time. I'm gonna speak on this. I definitely agree, and this is speaking of experience. Like I said, I felt like this is me growing up. Like I said, raised in a single parent household. It's me and my mother. You know what I'm saying? My mom did a hell of a job raising us. So my thing is, it's like once I left, you know, my mama's house, you know, went to college in Miami. You know, I felt like, you know, I used to say I had confidence, but I would say that before I met my wife and everything, like, you know, I felt like, you know, a woman's words was wiser than my words and all that type of stuff. Until my wife came and really looked up to me and kind of respecting, kind of giving her respect and kind of looking up to me. Something I never experienced. Well, I'll say maybe I experienced before, but not to that extent with my wife. Like, she really, really looked up to me on that type of stuff. So for that kind of, you know, shift my mind from like, okay, cool. It kind of shifted like, okay, somebody's looking up to me, you know. You know, she's respecting me, what I say, what I do, all that type of stuff. And this to get out of the city of Pontiac and just move to a bigger city and learn and just be open and learn different experiences and really try to basically, you know, learn how to be a man out in the real world. You know, to me, I feel like you need to get out your comfort level and really go out there and experience new type of stuff. What's right, what's wrong, and especially in 2022 with, you know, all these YouTube channels. You know, listen to this. Like I said, not just us, but there's a lot of men channels that want to help men out there and all that type of stuff. Especially coming from like a single parent household, which I feel like men, you know, even though they have probably a good relationship with their dad or a bad relationship with their dad, they don't know enough because they're not seeing what the father is like being in a father household and everything. And I feel like, you know, get out your comfort zone, learn what your nature is, and like I said, and look, and then go ahead and do some experiencing, you know, out in the real world. You know, what's good, what's not good, what you think, what you can handle, what you not can handle, what respect that you gonna have, and what disrespect you're not gonna have. And you gotta be firm of what you respect for yourself and what you're not gonna take disrespect for somebody else, man or woman.
Preach.
I want want to comment and say, I want to say I love you too, Jabari. And I only speak from the truth. I don't want to sit here and lie to people and make it see I was suave. I had tons of hoes. I had this and that. No. I'm a regular guy just like y'all. I've experienced things. Regardless of the fact I grew up in a 2-parent household, my parents didn't taught me. There was a language barrier. There's certain things they didn't understand. Coming here to this country, understand the engagement amongst men and women. Heartbroken, picking the right women. Yes, my mama told me certain things, but they didn't get in depth on the type of person that needs to be around you. So a lot of things are trial and error until you get to an older age as me to understand. I had went through a whole bunch of things to learn that what I need for me, what's going to make me happy. Me being in a relationship is not going to make me happy. Because you want to know why? It's supposed to complement what I'm already doing. You know what I'm trying to say? It's good that I'm in a relationship. It's beautiful to find somebody who loves you, who cares about you. Now, if I have that, so be it. I'm going to reciprocate that. But here's the thing. Most people practice self-preservation. A lot of women practice self-preservation. This is the reason why most women get into certain relationships with men, and there's a lot of things that they ask for. Money, gifts, and all this thing. 9 out of 10 times, us men only be wanting to smash something. Sometimes we don't even ask for smash. We just want company.
Facts.
Do women know that if you're the type of woman who would come to a man's house, cook, clean for him, he's not going to ask for pussy like that. When you
that is true. That is true. That's true. That's facts.
When you come and do things that he doesn't ask for, he's not going to be jump up on you like that.
That is true.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He said company since when?
I think that's to you.
Yeah. So here's the thing, brother. Most men, there's a small percentage of men who are deviants, and I just want to point this out. When I say a deviant, somebody who's mainly just on sex, but the overall of men are not really want to smash something every day like that. It'll be nice, but a lot of us do just want a female company. Sometimes we might call a girl to come and say, "Hey, come out with me. Let's go get a drink or something." He's not trying to take her home to boner. We've been wanting female company. Sometimes if a woman just say, "Hey, I'm gonna come over there and watch the movie with you," and she come cook and clean and she sit down and relax. As you get older, as a man, you want company. In your teens, in your early adults, you should be already done bust enough nuts when you know what it feels like. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, if you're not, and this is grown man conversation. If niggas ain't ready to admit to that, get out the live streams, get out the chat rooms, my nigga. Most men is not looking to smash every day. We don't got time for all of that. We out here trying to build nations. We need a woman who's gonna rub our head. Baby, you ate today? You all right? How you feel? Did Mr. Charlie talk down to you? Nah, baby. You know it was kind of stressful today. Don't worry, I got matter of fact, I had put your 6-pack on ice for you. Damn, thank you, Shamise. Baby, don't worry. I'm just here to make sure you okay. Those simple things is what men need as we get older. When you done paid all the rent to make sure everybody in the house is eating, you the last person. Sometimes you're supposed to be the first person to eat. You the last person to eat in your house. You can have a woman in your house and be scared to ask her for $20 because you live in a perpetual lifestyle. You already taking care of the crib. But if you have a woman who understands her place and understands she's your co-captain, and you go to work, you look in your wallet, she has it here, baby. I just put a couple dollars in there for you. Thank you for taking care of our family. Being
real fucking talk.
Being appreciated, being acknowledged. You feel what I'm trying to say? And here's you know who get this right? Our mothers, our sisters, our nieces. We get acknowledged by them all the time, but the ones who we care and cry for every day, we don't get acknowledged for them. Because you want to know something? The last thing I said, man, you forgot it was my birthday today. Johnny, did I tell you I needed that bag the other week? And a weak man will fall victim to this and say, you want to know something? I need to make her happy so I can be happy. You got to be happy with yourself first. And I'm talking about the insecure niggas. I want the insecure niggas and the lack of confident niggas to listen to what I'm got to say. Love yourself first, my nigga. I'm talking about the fat niggas with smelly armpits and a nigga with wet socks. Love yourself first, my nigga. Get right first before you allow any woman to dictate how you're supposed to feel. This shit goes deep because you want to know why? You wasn't raised to be no thug. Women love thug ass niggas. Women love them niggas who are toxic when it comes to their masculinity. You're the right type of masculine man for the right type of feminine woman. A feminine woman is going to appreciate you no matter what. She don't need you to be no gangster. I'm being real. Because let me tell you something. You think them white women are going to give up their lawyers and their doctors? Them niggas ain't out here swinging on people.
Nope.
Half these hoes we see on the streets of Miami ain't marrying no investment bankers.
Yeah,
these hoes can't even. No, I'm being real. These hoes can't even spell derivatives.
Shit.
Yeah.
Name the last time you know a chick in the hood is marrying a nigga that's a software engineer. No, they're marrying some niggas that's solid waste. Nigga fresh out of prison. He just got a CDL. I'm on, baby.
I keep cooking, boy. Cooking.
I'm just keeping it real. So the women only respect men of power. They respect men of power. They respect men of prestige. Half these women can't get the type of men who are up in the skies. We talking about skyscraper niggas. Mm-hmm. They can't. They never had a chance to go up to the 17th floor, let alone the 50th.
You know why I can't? Because they're intimidated. Because the man have more power than she does, and she knows she can't get that power because he's what we say, like a high value.
High value man. And listen, we talking about any man who has a little bit dignity of himself. Because let me tell you something, high value man is a very broad term sometimes.
Right.
There's an actual definition of it, and then there's other type of high value man. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So a man who goes to work, who's not sexually deviant like that, who saves his money, who goes and respects himself, he's high value in the sense that when a woman gets him, he has a lot to give her. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
There's a lot to give. A man who is respectful, respects his mother, respects his sisters, who's not out here doing goofy shit. These guys, in some most, are more precious because these are the regular guys who are fit to marry a lot of these regular women out here. Regular women don't want regular men. They want ball playing niggas. They want the rich niggas. You're not gonna get you a rich nigga.
They're high in demand. High in demand. Listen, you gotta be okay with sharing these niggas who you love and cherish. These rich niggas you want, you gotta be okay with being you gotta be okay with having a date, the Saturday girl or you the Thursday girl. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If I wasn't raised the way I was raised, to love and be monogamous to one woman, and I had a bag, I'll be a full-blown polygamist. I'll be a full-blown polygamist. And I tell every woman straight, I'll take care of you, I'll pay all your bills, but you gotta be okay with me fucking other hoes raw. Listen now. Most women are doing that unknowingly. Yeah. Most women doing that unknowingly, and they doing that knowingly. They dealing with niggas with money. They dealing with niggas with money, and they know she's the fourth or third hoe. They know your baby. They know your child you just had from a street nigga. He's the 6th or 7th baby.
Facts.
Lady, get on your knees and worship your man.
Preach.
Listen, your man shouldn't have to fix his lunchbox. Your man shouldn't have to wash his clothes if he's here slanging, paying the bills.
See, but the problem is, if women today are listening to women like Shikiana, who I told you I listen to, I'm not gonna lie to, who listen to women like Shikiana, they're getting information and say, okay, a man got to take care of me first. My needs come first. You get what I'm saying? That's what they're telling the men today. My needs come first. So, and about the question, I asked you guys a question. I said, why do you think men are afraid to speak out? And I'm gonna answer my own question. I think today men are afraid to speak up because this is why. Men don't like to lose. When you speak up, chances are you're gonna lose. We don't like losing. You ever see when a man get out of, why do you think when a man, every time he get out of a relationship, he start crying, he feel low about himself? It's not because he's attached to a relationship. It hit in his mind that he lost.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the man is so upset, because we by nature are winners. But when we lose, it destroys our whole manhood, and then we be like, I don't have nothing to give in life. That way you made a great concept. That's why I said I love you enjoying an analogy about loving yourself first, because when you understand the concept of loving yourself first, you can be able to deal with a woman like Shikiana and tell her, hey, baby, you don't respect me, bitch, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Not only that, though, that love has to be so strong where you can get up and just walk away, man. I'm out of here.
Correct. And you'll take the loss.
Yeah.
But most men today, they can't take the loss.
No.
They can't. Men today are committing suicide at a higher rate based on relationship because they can't take the loss. Women slapping man in the face. I think you saw there was a woman recently in New York City who went to a cop, mind you, a cop face, slapped him in broad daylight, bam. He punched her like 8 times. Now it's an investigation on the cop.
Yeah.
That's 2022 for you.
No,
so where do you draw the respect? I can't even Jordan. Where do you draw the respect? If we gonna demand respect, we might end up in prison.
What I gotta say is, like I said, women our number us what's it? I forgot, was it 3-1 or 2-1? So my thing is this: it's like, I'm gonna go back to taking losses. Me, for me, I don't mind, like in my younger days, especially in your 20s, especially for you men, you're probably gonna take a lot of losses in your life. Just not in relationship, but in life in general. You're gonna take some L's. And my thing is, you gotta learn from the L's until you start winning. And like I said, I don't see how men can, like I said, you definitely, like I said, in life, especially when you're younger, you definitely gonna take L's in your lives. And to me, you just gotta know how, learn from the L's and keep it and try to be the best version of yourself and start winning. So you don't have to worry about, people disrespecting you like that, because you have to, it's like, you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna lose. It's like you say, you can't have what's the word? You can't have a victim mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If you have a victim mindset, you always gonna lose. You gotta go out and say, hey man, like I say, you wake up, hey, this is another day. I'm alive, I'm happy, I need to do what I need to do. And keep building on yourself and start, loving yourself, supporting yourself. To me, man, you gotta learn how to respect yourself. If you don't know how to respect yourself, nobody's gonna respect you, and you're gonna lose.
Brother, you said the realest shit the whole night. Both of y'all said the realest shit the whole night, and I'm just saying these conversations are well needed, because listen here, brothers who are listening to me, who are on here listening, you gotta we have to love the women in our life. We have to love women, periodly, because you want to know why? As a man, you have to respect women.
Exactly.
That's ultimately. I want women to understand that we here, we live, and we want to respect women. That doesn't mean you allow a woman to disrespect you. No, there's a difference. You need to have enough self-respect for yourself and understand that there might be a position where you might have to be lonely. You gotta understand there has to be a position where you might have to be lonely, and you have to be comfortable with that situation where the woman you want has just not come yet. That's why we hear this from many gurus, and this is why the information certain gurus give us have to be right. 9 out of 10 gurus say work on yourself first. Don't get in a relationship until you have yourself together. Get your mental right together. Go get a mental checkup. Don't get into a relationship if this is not 100%. And this
I
is
agree.
Why would other men tell other men that? Other people who are telling other people to try to find the person you want first, you need to work on yourself first. You want somebody who's going to love, respect you, and worship the ground you walk in. There's a ton of women out there. Some women out there just want to be a housewife. They want to be a woman to serve their man. There's a lot of women out there. A lot of women want to be boss bees. Get you a beta male. Get you a nigga who was raised. Get you a nigga who was raised and want to be taken care of by a woman. Find you that man. But real men here who want to be pillars of the community are going to come here, are going to take care of their woman. They're going to pay everything in the house. No, we're not saying that a woman not going to help. But, you know, a man is going to be a man. But if we want that kind of woman, we have to work on ourselves first.
And now that I want to make this clear to, especially for the men that are listening. When loving a woman is mean checking your woman. Let's get that clear now. Loving a woman means checking your woman. If you don't check your woman, that means you don't love her, bro. Real talk. Because every man on this panel here checked me before, because they care about me. That's why they checking me. If you don't check your woman, gentlemen, you don't love your woman. Because your job as a man to check your woman when she's out of line.
Basically. Not to be disrespectful. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm about to say, and a real woman, and what Ronnie said, a real woman wants to be checked. So she can be challenged and be the best version of herself. Period.
Preach, Jordan. Preach. Well, you gonna have your wife listening, you gonna turn her on, boy. Preach. You preaching, boy.
My wife told me, like, hey, you have the right to check me. She told me that. And I take that before I take that very seriously. Like I said, I do challenge my wife every day as I totally can to make her the best version of herself.
But listen, you doing this because you go to work every day, you pay the bills. There's a criteria now to be able to check somebody. Let's get that straight. Listen, you work, you put a ring on it.
Yep.
You satisfy her needs. Yep. Why cannot you check her if you're fitting these criteria as a man, as a husband?
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
There's a
and then when you check them, and not only that, but when you check them, then the respect grows. Because then she's gonna know, nah, I can't disrespect them like that. I can't do that. Nah, not my husband. If I'm gonna go out on a date with somebody, with my homegirl, I gotta let my husband know. Or I gotta let my man know. I can't do it without him knowing. I'm sorry. That's real manhood, Jeff. That's what I'm saying. That is real manhood y'all talking about, Hakeem and Jordan. That's real talk.
You're touching on something that I want to mention. There was a video that Alba and Preach did where this guy was talking to this girl and she was massaging. She was massaging a guy that wasn't her boyfriend at her house, and the boyfriend walked in on him. He said that was so disrespectful. She was like, "Oh, you know, I got to get my money." And here's the point. The clear thing is, if you're supposed to be with that woman and taking care of her, if she has to go massage niggas that's not her man in her house, you lacking, my nigga. You allowing that type shit. And there's certain instances where if you can't financially take care of some of these women, do not get with them.
And now that Hakeem, that what man get upset like, what dog? Why she don't respect me, Jordan Hakeem? Why don't you respect? Because my nigga, you allowing the situation to happen. That's you allowing it. That's you.
Right.
Not the female. You, my nigga. That's what I was saying. Like, Hakeem, you speaking facts upon facts. Because that happened to me in my previous relation. Not the one prior, but the one prior to that one. The one Hakeem literally told me in my face, like, Ron, you been a motherfucking simp. You're not standing up for yourself, dude.
Listen, I could tell because I was one. Listen, I bought baby clothes for. Listen, I was buying baby clothes for a bitch who was pregnant and was still with her boyfriend.
Wow.
That's beyond simpish. I was a doormat. Put your boot on my face.
Damn.
That I didn't have no self-love at that time. I didn't have no self-love. Because you want to know why? I was just wanted to be happy with just somebody to be with me. We ain't doing that. You ain't doing that at 40. I ain't doing that at 50. I'm not doing that at 60. Because you want to know why? You have to have enough love for yourself to not allow people to come and do what they want you to. Somebody told me this a long time ago. People can only do to you what you allow them to. This is your multiverse. If you want your love to be parallel, make sure they come in here correct. We allowed a lot of these, mind you, sometimes people will use certain conversation piece to feel that what they're doing is correct. No, you was getting over on niggas. No self-respected woman is going to use a man and say, oh, you was just my friend. I didn't tell you we was going to get together. Women will use a man liking them to their advantage where they can get certain favors. They know they're not supposed to do it because the man is doing it because you like them. You know that nigga like you. You know you're not gonna give him a blowjob or let him tap that ass. Let him be. Because 9 out of 10 times, these guys actually want to be in relationships with you because they was caught up with the fairy dust about you. But when that fairy dust clears, when that dust clears and they start to see who you are, you turn them into a savage. And listen, I want to be honest about my life and what I did to show you how I turned to a fuck. I'm about to say it now.
Now go ahead.
How certain things I did turned me into a fuck nigga. The same girl who had used me at the time when I did not know and I was doing everything, trying to be a nice person, in my position. And I'm talking about something I did in my 20s, brothers. And I just want you to say this happened in my 20s. I'm in my 40s now. The same girl who used me, a couple years later, after I started to gain respect and try to work on myself, later years on, she had got into a position where she was sick and she needed some medicine. I had promised her that I was going to buy the medicine, and the day she called to get the money, I didn't answer the phone.
Wow.
I wanted her to feel the pain that I felt. And I'm telling you that was wrong of me to do that. But my nigga, understand something. When somebody had been using you for years, in your face. People understand something. When somebody has been using you for years, I can't blame her that I wasn't self-aware of me watching a person run me like a Ferris wheel. She was able to do that because I didn't have self-love in myself. And a lot of these traumas we get are coming up from growing up as kids. Our parents, some of our parents who come from other countries don't know how to deal with teaching their kids how to deal with bullying, how to deal with liking somebody and the person says, I don't like you. You're not my type. As a kid, you don't know that. You taught to love everybody. But them traumas, that's why I say I recommend everybody to go to therapy. Because you want to know why you ain't fit to be in no marriage or loving nobody if you can't get this together. I'm trying to tell you, this is the worst thing to not have correct and being in a relationship and feeling like you by yourself or feeling like somebody's getting over on you every time. That's the worst feeling ever. This is how you got niggas who lead up to want to commit suicide.
Preach.
Your life can't be based on making other people happy.
Yep.
I'm speaking to you because I don't want other men who might lack confidence and self-respect. Brother, it's gonna get okay. Yeah, the people looking at you. Yeah, they look at you and say you ugly as fuck. Nigga, don't mind that. Keep it fucking moving.
Boy, you hear my soul. I'm not gonna lie. You got me enjoying quiet, boy. You hear my soul, boy.
It's real. Listen.
Real.
Listen. Most men main issue is women, not life. We got homeboys who make us happy. I got y'all niggas. I got my cousins who I hang with all the time. I got my older brother. I got my friends who call me from out of state. My homeboys make me happy. I got family who make me happy. But that love aspect is an issue. Because you want to know why? It's a needle in a haystack to find you a real woman who's locked in.
Damn, you going. Good topic, Jordan.
Yeah.
This is a real ass episode. I ain't gonna lie, this is a real ass episode. This shit real.
I'll give you a few numbers you can call and provide independent therapy. Listen, I don't mind giving. listen. I don't mind giving therapy because I've been Dr. Phil for a lot of people. I want people to love themselves. I want you to be the best version of yourself.
That's right.
It is.
Here's an issue. Respect has to come within first so you can have another person to respect you. You got to respect yourself first. When you respect yourself first, nobody else can't disrespect you.
Correct. And that's why people got to understand that comes when you do that first, then it's going to reciprocate to the woman. Women not going to naturally do it. I'm sorry. You know, there's some women say, oh, I respect all man. That's all cap. She's not going to naturally do it. You have to do yourself first. So when you walk in the room, she's going to naturally do it because you respect yourself first.
100%. Ronnie. Jordan, go ahead, Jordan.
Go ahead, Jordan.
I was going to add to what Ronnie said. When a woman really respects you, when she around her friends and stuff, she's going to speak highly of you. Highly of you.
Facts.
Don't matter where she at, she's going to speak highly of you. That's the type of respect that a man needs.
No,
have your
definitely.
chest all out.
Listen, there's some things I had touched on in this live stream, which is the key components to respecting yourself, checking a woman, loving who you are first, understanding the position, knowing the type of person you're supposed to have around you. And listen here, oh my God, I'm gonna say something and I tell people this. Some of these women are out of your fucking league, my nigga.
Yeah, I agree.
Get with what you're supposed to be getting with. Sometimes you gotta put. Sometimes we might like the Sukihana woman. No, we might need to be with the grunge looking type chick who wear all black.
I agree. You're right.
Get with the person who you're supposed to be with, and this goes for women too. Because here's the thing: you might be a simple woman. You want to deal with a double D John. You ain't never been out here on the streets like that. You don't know what them Sukihana hoes have to do to keep these niggas interested.
Yeah.
You got a lot of regular women dealing with street niggas, ball players, scammers, do not know how to properly handle these kind of men. When you know you need you a 9-to-5 Kinko's fax nigga.
Man, I can't drop me gems.
It's real.
Damn.
Some of you hoes need to be with niggas who watch anime. Them niggas, yep. So you see what it says, who's knee deep in crypto, who's looking at spreadsheets and shit, baby, what we doing today? I planned out our date today. Those are the type of niggas you need to be with. Who's bringing lunch to you at your lunchroom, at their lunch table. No, you don't want to be with them because them niggas don't got swag. Swag ain't shit when you get older. Oh. Most of you hoes love a nigga with swag. Swag ain't nothing when you get older. You can't take that to the bank. There's no 401k. There's no investment property. No, swag does not pay bills. Swag just give you a hard dick. Name a nigga with, name me average nigga with swag that you can take to the bank that can buy you something.
Nope.
It's some of these women who work with their counterparts who husband do everything for them.
Drop mic.
I'm just
Woo,
saying.
he is on fire.
No. We got some issues in our community, and it's the regular niggas like us who say, "Hey, might as well just go give me a white girl." Might as well just listen. Yeah, go ahead.
That's a question I want you to pop out real quick. That note put up.
Which one?
No, he just put him out. He just put it out.
He said he just put it out.
Yeah, it's it's a cute question. Dropping knowledge. There's another one. I don't know
where is it?
Yeah, after that one.
After that one. It's the last one. Last message. I don't know if you can see it. If not,
Akeem mic is on fire, boy. His mic is on fire.
Where did you see?
It's the Nove one. The Nove he put out a question of I'll just read it to you. He said, dropping knowledge, but what kind of male friends do you surround yourself with? Do they reflect this conversation?
Woo! No, you in your bag tonight, nigga.
Yeah.
No.
She's a female, by the way. Okay.
Oh, she's a female. She dropped me.
Okay.
She doing it.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
No, you in your bag tonight. You right. All right. You said what type of men you'll drop ourselves with? I'll give you an example. This guy here, he works. This guy here works two jobs. Consistently works over 100 hours. The other guy here is married and has been working 80 to something hours a week. My brother's married. My cousin who is lives in Boston. He's my who convinced me to move to Boston. Who's been married for 20 years. Has been a male. I have another friend of mine who has 5 kids who's been with his girl for over 20 years. I have my brother Muhammad out of North Carolina who is married to his wife, who's married to his wife who has other kids. He does not have kids with her, has been with her for 5 years. I have another brother of mine who's over 40, who's in his 50s, no kids, who's in the Nation of Islam, who talks about respecting women. These are the type of men I surround myself with. No. These are the type of stuff. And listen, let's not forget my mother and my father, who's been together 41 years to this date. My older brother, who has 1 child, been with his wife 17 years. If you're talking about what type of men that I can relate this conversation with, I'm 41. I don't have no kids. I hope that answers your question. I have nothing but positive brothers around me who checks me. Go ahead, my brother.
And also, and for me, and this goes for me very well. I usually go around people who are older than me.
Yep.
I always go about people that are older than me because they have now said, you know, they've been here longer than me. Like, you know, you Ronnie and you Hakeem, y'all older than me, you know.
Yeah.
I surround myself with you guys because y'all been living longer than me. So y'all got something that I probably don't know, and I keep on learning. It goes to my uncles, you know, my granddad, people that I work with that are older than me. They have experience in like that I don't know about, and I listen to, and I gain that wisdom I have wisdom for myself as well.
Yep, and the same thing with me. I hang with Hakeem already know I hang with people like Hakeem. He's like one of my mentors. I have like Jordan, Brotherhood. I hang with my friend that's actually on this panel, that's actually in the chat. They already know we hang. Like this is a brotherhood. So and I have multiple mentors. As men, it's always good as men to have multiple mentors. The more mentors you have, the more it's gonna develop you as a man, and the more you're gonna respect yourself. Because you're gonna see how those men operate. Like the men I hang with, they don't fuck around with female, don't fuck around with hoes.
Yeah.
Even if they fuck around with hoes, they taking them hoes. They end up being ladies around them. They ain't being hoes. They don't have hoes ways around them. And it's a real fucking talk. I'm speaking real talk here.
Not only that, no, she pointed out a good thing. What are the type of men that you hang around for you to be able to speak the way you speak? If I was a nigga out here with 6, 7 kids and I didn't marry not one woman, I had no place to be on here talking about nothing.
I do agree. I totally agree with that. Some people on YouTube shouldn't be talking.
They should not be talking. There's some people out here who do not live by example. They ain't never married nobody. They had 6, 7 different kids. I said, if I was that type of man, I don't have none of those type of person. I live by a strict moral compass at times. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm very flawed. I'm still growing, and I'm learning every day. I'm still a student, trying to better myself. But I know what I want. I know what needs to be done, and I know that a man needs to be respected, honored, and acknowledged. The type of men a lot of you women want, you need to be able to put yourself in a position to be around these kind of men. You know what I mean? And learning that you have to cater them. It's not all about you. Broke niggas and Double D John niggas will be okay with you being a masculine female. Not a nigga who's making 7 figures.
Damn. Man.
Not a nigga who's making 7 figures. No, we not dealing with none of that. Matter of fact, we might as well deal with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We can have it. We're making that kind of money. But most men don't want that. Most men just want to be in a monogamous relationship. But the problem is, you running a relationship and you having a man here, your relationship is out of order. That's why I tell people, do not bring the Bible into it if you're not going to live by it strictly. You can't be modern and tradition at the same time. It doesn't mix. Throw the Bible, throw the Quran, throw the Torah out, and let's start fresh. Open the door for me. If you want to be modern, open the door for me. Send me some, give me some money. Schedule sex. I won't complain when you say I don't want to have sex today. This is a modern world. It ain't no problem. Don't ask me to pay bills. When you need to be protected, no, protect me. Let's be modern now. You feel me trying to say? Let's be modern. I want to go all the way in. Let's be modern now. I don't mind if you call me a fuck nigga, because let's throw the Bible away. I don't have to do things men have to do. So you can be as disrespectful if you want to. If you don't want me to be a traditional man, if you want to be a modern woman, I don't have to be a traditional man. Let me be a Double D John. You should be okay with me fucking your cousin. You should be okay with me saying, hey, can I have your mom next week? Let's live in this kind of world. If you want to be, if you want to do that, let's live in that type of world. Women don't want to do that because you want to know why? They don't benefit from it. You still want you a nigga to pay all the bills and stand up and willing to knock a nigga head out when they disrespect you, or put the blick out. But a real man ain't gonna jeopardize his freedom. Love yourself first.
Any closing remarks, guys, as we get ready to close? Any closing remarks?
Do y'all have any questions? Anybody in the comments? Any questions? Any questions? Ask us questions. We about to close out the live stream. Any questions? 7 people. Get the likes up.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys, man. This right here, I think this is one of the really episodes that we joined for the hot topic. This shit was hot.
No problem.
No. This was steaming, because you want to know something, Jordan?
Yes, it was real.
And I like that you're able to think about this in a space, knowing that you from the outside looking in, because you've been married, which is a beautiful thing. And I don't think a lot of people know that about you, that you're actually a married man who's been with your life consecutively for over a decade. Respect to the queen, respect to her, to Jordan's wife. Always respect to you. And I want to just say we appreciate you for being who you are and being a woman to your husband. You know what I'm saying? We acknowledge you and support you and love that. We do have a question. She said, for those in relationships, how often you tell your partner about someone flirting or trying to holler at you? Do you feel you need to speak on it because you don't entertain it?
I think you only speak on it, like for example, some people in a relationship, some people flirt within their relationship because sometimes their partner already know, or the person they're dating already know that they're very flirtatious. So normally they, when it comes to stuff like that, normally most people don't mind. Like me, I don't mind it because I know at the end of the day, if I'm dating someone that is very flirtatious, she don't really have to tell me because I already know who she is. So if you don't know who your partner is, I think to me, I think the best bet is to let your partner know, like, hey, this person tried to hit on me, but I'm letting you know nothing really happened. Because especially if, let's say it was someone at work and your partner come pick you up at work and you be like, hey, I'm just letting you know this person's always playing with me, but I'm not into him. Just keep it cordial. Because then that what builds up trust. Because there's some men that do have strong insecurity. So it depends on who is your partner, who you dating, because you got to know who the type of man you're dating. See me, I don't get jealous very quick, but next man will. So you just got to know the type of man you're dating. Go ahead, Jordan.
No, that's facts. That's facts for sure. And like I said, my final remarks is like, hey man, put yourself first. Build, like I said, build yourself up first, man.
I want to comment to this to Nove. Let me tell you something, Nove. I want you to think about this, Nove. And let me look at you in my eyes. Let's look at our parents' relationships. Did your mother or did our mother have friends outside of their husbands? Was they carrying conversations? Was they carrying conversations on the phone with niggas that was not their husband? Ask yourself that question. I'm talking about the older. I'm talking about the older people. I'm talking about the older people. She said yes. Then that must mean I don't know what type of relationship that is. My mama ain't have friends outside of my daddy. My daddy didn't have friends outside of my mama.
Oh, she said, oh no.
She said no? Oh, yes.
Yeah. She said, oh no.
So she said no.
So look at it from this point. If you need friends outside of your wife or outside of your husband, then you don't need to be married. If you still want to have a social network, you could have your own social network when you're dealing with your homegirls and stuff. But even that is to that because when you're married, you gotta understand. A lot of people understand that marriages take work, and there's do's and don'ts that you got to apply by, and to see what's going to work. You feel me? So I look at it from this point. All I have is relationships to go by that I see. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If you say you got a friend, then your friend is my friend. If we're married. What a nigga calling your phone at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, that's just my homeboy. We don't got them kind of homeboys. Can I have women call me at that time of night? Let's put things in perspective. You entertaining or you flirting with people is disrespected. Look at the old timers. Was they doing it like that? I'm not saying they wasn't. A lot of women had. You see what them donkeys have in their hair like this?
No, but I ain't gonna lie, King. I kind of agree with Shikiana a little bit when she was talking about like her past ancestors was hoes, and I kind of agree with her because normally if a girl have hoish ways, it's because she got it from her mama, and her mama got it from her grandmama, and her grandmama got it from her grandmother. It's an on and on and on and ongoing thing. So that I kind of agree with that. So if a woman being sneaky, more likely she got it from her mama.
It ain't no problem about it. But when your kids get affected by it, then what you gonna do? When your kids go to school and say your mama's a hoe, then what you gonna do about it? You forget you got other people running behind you. When your kids is not being respected and they got dignifying mamas and they say, mommy, why can't you be like Sharik's mama? She's a home-baked, good patty cake minivan mama. Mama, why can't you be like her? Your kids get affected by your actions. Your family get affected by your actions. If you're not a dignified man out here or a woman right here, who you think gets affected? You might not care. Go ahead, live your life.
That's right.
Real talk.
Yeah, so we're gonna take this.
Yeah, last question.
Yeah.
Is there a question on something?
It was simply because no one taught her better. Parents don't really talk about things like that. Some conversations are awkward. Yes, but that doesn't mean when you get to adult, you can't have common sense. You can feel when something is wrong. Is my husband going to be okay with me having a work husband?
Yeah, use common sense.
Yes, common sense. Is my husband going to be okay with me letting John dropping me off to the bus stop? No, walk your ass to the bus stop. Tell that nigga I said I got a husband. He can't pick me up. If he can't pick me up, I need to walk.
Or call an Uber or a Lyft.
Yeah, because you gotta keep in mind anything you do not communicate to your husband or your boyfriend. At the end of the day, that's cheating. You cheating out the opportunity of the communication. That's why it could become cheating. So you gotta let your partner know, or your husband, or whoever you're talking to, what's going on in y'all relationship. Because if not, you're cheating.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Take this last one. We're gonna end. How do you teach security?
You teach security when you teach yourself. So when you teach yourself, then you're able to teach security.
Exactly.
So if I'm secure in myself, that's how it goes.
It's simple and plain. And security is not allowing people to do what they want around you.
Correct.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
We'll take it like this, man. People love, just like and subscribe. As she said, go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, you know how we get down each and every week. Man, this right here was a dope ass episode. It was very hot, very steamy. I'm not gonna lie, it touched on a lot of good points. Man, I might go back and rewatch it because it hit in so many different levels. I think to me, this is one of my best episodes this whole year. So guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side. See, this is why you gotta be here on Sunday night, because you never know what goes down when you got Jordan and Akeem together. This shit is hot, man. Thank you for tuning in to TN Culture Radio. This is how we get down each and every Sunday. We out. Peace.
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 Peace.